Hello, Mac. Welcome.
Hello, Nate. How are you?
And also, Merry Christmas, because this is my Christmas video, and you might be wondering, what does this have to do with Christmas? Nothing. None of this is Christmas themed, even a little bit, but I didn't have time to write and film a video about a Christmas movie or something, so instead this is going to be the Christmas video, and I figured if I wear an ugly sweater and a Santa hat and play Christmas music in the background, that it counts, even if nothing that we are talking about here is even a little bit Christmas related.
I think that you are correct. I think any amount of Christmas spirit is enough to appease the masses.
Yeah, those insatiable masses.
Exactly.
This is the second time we're doing this. The first time we did this with Adam, I have now done it with both of the losers of the first Letterbox game.
Yeah, fucking troglodyte.
But the way that this is going to work, we're going to take turns describing a character to the other person, or specifically an image of the character. And you have been given 5 words that you are not allowed to say. And I'm going to be honest, we kind of broke that rule on accident a few times in the last video. There are no penalties to it, but just do your best.
Oh no, I recall exactly.
Yeah.
Times you fucking didn't follow your own rules.
So it's kind of, we're playing it fast and loose here. But basically, we're just going to be just taking turns describing, trying to get the person to draw the character as best as we can.
I am ready whenever you are.
Okay, so we are going to start with me describing to you so that you have a kind of an idea of how this is going to go. And I'm going to tell you right now, I got a fucked one in this one. Because Adam, who was the previous contestant, is the person who gave the words that we are not allowed to say here. So,
yes.
Okay, so... Oh, he thought of everything. This little... Oh, okay.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Okay. So that symbol... fuck you, Adam. I'm getting around this. So that symbol that people would most closely associate with Valentine's Day, that is an organ in the body, you are going to draw one of those. Now, give it a little dome hat. Like, imagine like a bowler hat without the brim. So it's just kind of a little semicircle, just that kind of is resting on the top, like a bowl, like an upside down bowl that's just sort of resting on top of that shape.
Does it hang over the edge of the shape?
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so it is about half as long as the shape.
Okay, I'm going to try and interpret what that means.
Okay, so you should now have a semicircle on top of a romantic organ.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to now erase everything that isn't the outer silhouette. So all like the bump in the middle and everything like that. So now it's just one uniform shape. It's worth mentioning this character is in 3/4 view and they are looking somewhat to the left. So things are going to be kind of slanted a bit to that direction. They're not looking straight ahead at the camera. Okay. Now that was the easy part. Okay. What can I say here? We're going to start with the nose. This character's nose looks like...
something.
It does look like something, and it looks so much like something.
Yeah, for sure.
Draw an oval, a horizontal oval, and it's small. It's pretty petite. They have a petite nose. But here's the thing. This oval is pinched on the left and right side.
So it's pointed.
No. It's an ovular nose, but where the nostrils would be, it kind of goes up a little bit. Like they're tucked a little. Okay.
That's a normal artistic decision to make.
Okay. Oh gosh. Well, I feel like it is. So if you're saying this sarcastically, I feel like it's fine. Doesn't matter.
That was me being real. I'm not being sarcastic.
Okay. Now, we are going to draw the eyes. Okay, they're somewhat of a more realistic shape of eye. They're not circles like most cartoons. They're a bit more realistic in that they're kind of football shaped. Imagine 2 footballs, one as each eye, okay?
Okay.
And now you're taking the tips of the footballs and you're kind of angling the footballs, and then the tips are touching the nose so that the footballs are pointing outwards from the nose.
Okay, so tips are touching the nose, is that correct?
The tips are touching.
Okay. Is it close to the semicircle point where it meets the organ? Does the semicircle kind of pinch in and then the organ continues? Is there like a concave point?
I don't know what you're saying. I am gonna be so impressed if you get this. Both of mine are hard.
Adam kind of sounds like he fucked you, so I don't.
He did. He did. Sure but also the characters that I chose are crazy and they're really hard. So
okay. I feel like they're not as hard because I respect you as a human being, but that's cool.
Listen, I already did this once, so I have more experience, so I have to up the ante, which is unfair for you. But okay, believe it or not, again, we're still at the easiest parts of this. The hardest parts have yet to come. Ooh, I might have said one of the words at some point. I'm gonna have to watch through the video. It's another one of those ones that I just realized is like one of those things you don't even think about. So now this character has eyelids within these footballs. Just the eyelids come down just less than halfway. Okay, and then within each eye there are 2 vertical ovals for pupils.
Can I make a guess as to who this character is?
You can say who it is, but I'm not going to tell you anything about it.
That's okay. I think it's Lola Bunny.
That was in the last video. That would be crazy.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
All I'll say is that's a promising guess from based off of everything that I've given you so far. And now that I'm looking at this character, I'm realizing there might be some potential miscommunications in the future, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that when we get to that. The eyes now have a single long eyelash that comes from the top tip of the football and they protrude out. We're gonna move on to the next part. This character has crazy eyebrows. We're gonna draw one kind of snake-like line where it's like slightly kind of curved, but not like, don't think like curvy like like a silly straw, just kind of subtle curve. Okay, it's gonna kind of go up over the eye and then kind of poke out beyond the semicircle.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I think I might need to move the eyes in that case.
Those eyebrows that you drew, okay?
Okay.
You're gonna draw some extra lines on them to make them kind of just look hairy. Like they're gonna just be just kind of a little bushy. Now, we are at the point where I don't know how to tell you how to do anything else. But we're gonna figure it out. On the top center of this character's head, we're going to draw, imagine this, a banana, okay? And you're peeling the banana, and so it's about halfway peeled. You've got the peels flopping down on the sides, and then you've got the banana sticking out of the top, and then it's kind of, the part at the bottom, okay?
Okay.
You're going to draw that halfway peeled banana, basically plopped on top of this character's head, but you're going to not draw the very much of that bottom part. You're going to draw maybe half of it. You don't want it, the bottom should not be curved. Let's say that, okay? So you're just drawing the peel. And so it kind of comes up like a banana peel would, and then it splits into 2 like a banana peel would. So it's a big mass that kind of goes up, splits into 2.
Is this the Grinch?
Next, we are going to draw this character's mouth. This character is very wrinkly. We are going to draw 2 wrinkles, one coming from each side of the nose. Okay, we're going to start on the right side, and it's going to kind of follow under the football eye, then kind of follow the curve of the organ of the face.
Are these like smile lines?
Yeah. I couldn't say either of those 2 things that you said. Wait, I might have actually said one of them. I almost guarantee I definitely did. So you have this wrinkle, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to now draw another one on the other side following that same trajectory. Now, go to the bottom of the head. You are going to draw a very tiny little V near the bottom. Okay, and also I would say erase the bottom of the head a little bit. that V is really spreading its legs. You know, it's a bit of a wide V. It's wider than the average V you would draw. Like the two lines aren't close together. They're pretty spread out. I definitely just said line. Okay, I cannot go through and count every single time that I say it. Now we're going to draw a crease.
A crease? Okay.
Connecting from the middle bump of the nose down to the middle kind of bottom point of that V that you just drew. And it's going to be kind of curved to the left. Imagine this character has a 3-dimensional face. So it's going to kind of curve with the roundness of the face. Now, you are going to draw from each of the top tips of the V to the highest point on the wrinkles. You are going to draw a kind of wavy, curved line that kind of follows the shape of the face. Again, imagine it being kind of 3-dimensional. And this is an expression that you would make if you're happy. I can't say what that facial expression would be, but it's a kind of twisted version of that. Okay, so you're going to do that on both sides. And when they get close to those wrinkles at the top, these things are going to get a little extra wavy, especially on the left side. On the right hand side, mouth crease, we're going to show a tiny little part of it. There are some teeth poking out of the top. Imagine that face crease is a seam and it has split a bit. It's right before the lines get curvy. Fuck. It's right before the creases get curvy. There's going to be the seam split, and then you're just going to put 2 little lines in there to represent the teeth. You're going to do 2 more wrinkles that get progressively smaller. I'm just going to say add some bags under the eyes, maybe like 2 lines maybe under each eye. At the base of the banana peel at the top, you're going to add some sort of forehead wrinkles on the sides of each side of the banana peel is going to have some forehead wrinkles. So that should be the character. So what's your final guess?
I think this is the Grinch. You also totally did not give me a chin to give him.
Oh, you're right. Okay. That V, okay, is going to have a little lip, and then under that you're going to give them just this tiny little rounded chin that connects to the other side. So now, what's your final guess? Now that you've done that part, what's your final guess?
Definitely the fucking Grinch. This is the Grinch if I've ever fucking seen it.
You are correct. Okay, that's not bad. That looks basically, see, the thing is, you're too good of an artist compared to Adam, at least 2D wise, and so yours just looks good. It just kind of looks like a cunty Grinch. Like, it kind of looks like if the Bratz dolls made a Grinch.
That's so fucking funny. Please tell Adam that you said that.
It'll be in the video, so he'll know if he watches. All right, you're up.
You are going, I am 4 Course Banquets deep, and I do not have a script. So, we will just go with whatever comes to my fucking brain, okay? Yeah. Okay, excellent. So, this character, what are some of the basic shapes that you think of when you think of basic shapes?
Circle?
Yeah, exactly that, okay? That's going to be the base of this character, okay?
Okay. A 2-dimensional sphere, if you will.
If you will. There is going to be another 2-dimensional sphere.
Okay.
In sort of the top left-hand side of this sphere.
How big is it?
It is... Ooh, shit. It's about like a 1/4 of the size of the original sphere.
Well, you could just say, is it big? Is it... Like, because I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I would assume that this is an eye. So would you say that it's big? Would you say that it's small?
It is big for an eye. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm not allowed to say.
An ocular organ?
it is big for an ocular organ.
Well, you were saying eye as in it's big for an eye as in yourself, an eye.
Yeah,
an eye as in a you, as in a you.
Yeah, as in a me would count this as big for an ocular organ.
Right. Okay, and then I would assume there's another one next to it.
No.
Oh. Okay.
You would assume wrong.
Well, then I know who this is. There's only one that it could be.
Fucking hear it. There is an ocular organ lid.
Okay.
That will kind of come down about a third of the way down, and there is an iris with a pupil staring about towards the camera. Okay. This character does have 4 limbs
protruding out of the circle, presumably.
Yes.
So this character doesn't have a body. The circle is the body.
The circle is the body.
This is a real tricky one. Okay.
I hate you. I tried so fucking hard. Okay. First and foremost, this character does not have a olfactory function. Okay. So their main function of olfactory and other senses like it is going to be their mouth.
Wait, he made you not be able to say nose, and he doesn't even have a nose?
No, he didn't say that. I'm being facetious.
Okay.
Although he did say that I'm not allowed to say something that's in the mouth related to dentistry. So that's something. So the mouth is a smile that does reach from about corner to corner of the ocular organ in a kind of semi-curved line. And then the bottom of the mouth is a much more U-shaped line. There is dentistry. Looks like his midline, central, secondary, canine, premolar. Okay, perfect. So it looks like his midline is about more towards the top left corner of his mouth. So his first incisor is going to be...
Okay, are we really... Well, I feel like we're not going to get that deep into where this guy's teeth placement are, like the specific, like the incisors and the, like, how many are there on the top?
I'm a dental assisting major, Nathan.
Okay, how many are on the top? How many are on the top? A lot, or like is it to the point where it doesn't matter?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
8 teeth on the top. Sorry, not that word. Fuck. 6 on the bottom.
Okay.
And then this character also has
Wait, what would you describe? Would you describe them as sharp or like normal, like human?
I would not say that they are human, but I would say that they are akin to like human canines. But just all of them are like that.
This was interesting for you to choose a 3D cartoon character because I feel like that's harder to translate for drawing purposes. Not that I know who this is.
Go fuck yourself. Anyway, so this character also has it's not an organ, but rather kind of similar to fingertips or fingernails rather, the same keratin material, but on their head. Very similar to goats or rams, that kind of thing, but they're very small and stubby. And so they're going to be on the
fingernails
left and
on
right.
the head.
It's that material that's on goats and rams and stuff, but it's made of keratin,
like
same material as your, very similar, but on your head, right?
What's the shape? Okay, I don't need to know what the material is, Mac. I need to know what it looks like. What is the shape of it? I'm not like texturing this thing.
Okay, so, but you know the thing. Am I correct in assuming
I know who we're drawing, but I'm only gonna draw. I'm not just gonna. I could, if I wanted to, Mac, I could just finish this as is. But I have to draw what you tell me to draw.
Fuck you. Okay, so this material, this it's not an organ because it doesn't serve any purpose.
Mac, what shape are the horns?
They're short and stubby, but you're too fucking impatient! Anyway, Okay, they're short and stubby. And they're gonna be on the left and right hand side of the ocular organ, okay?
Yeah.
Fuck you! And then their next limbs. So they have upper limbs and lower limbs, right? Arms and legs.
Okay, yeah.
So their arms are gonna be kind of polar opposite in terms of angles, okay? Their left arm is gonna be at a 90-degree angle.
Screen
upright.
left or their left?
Our left.
Okay, it's gonna be up.
Up 90 degrees.
So like kind of like in like a waving position, sort of.
Yes. Their second arm is gonna be.
How would you describe
down.
their shape of the arms?
Very skinny.
Oh.
Very spindly. Their other arm, right arm, is going to be exact same position but facing down. Their legs are going to be very similar in their positioning. In that their knees are pointed outwards, and then their feet are also pointed outwards. Their feet each have 3 toes, although you can't see the third toe on the right foot.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, and then I'm gonna assume all we have left are the hands.
Yes, the hands, the left hand is going to be open in a waving position, and the right hand is going to be down in a kind of closed fist position.
Okay. Then is that it?
I think that is it, my dude. If you would like to guess the character.
Is it a minion? No, just kidding. It's Mike Wazowski.
It is, in fact, Mike Wazowski.
And then let me send you what I drew. Here, I'll send you the actual.
I fucking hate every part of you. Okay, that's extremely closer than the original one that I did, and so I hate you for it.
But also, I figured out what I was drawing within 2 shapes.
Okay, well, you can go fuck yourself, actually.
This character's head is, I would say, shaped kind of like a hot dog. That is chopped off at the bottom. Oh, sorry. Okay, hot dog standing upright. So it's a vertical hot dog.
Vertical hot dog. Is there still a swoop in the center?
Just like a relative. Like, you mean like is it curved?
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. Here's what I'll say about that. The left side is kind of curved, but the right side is pretty straight. So the left side kind of has like a bump coming out of it, like a curved bump that is not on, but there's no inward curve on the right side. It's kind of like if you pinched it and pulled it out a bit, but it's a kind of a subtle curve.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I will try to.
It's probably if you get it's not. This is not super important, but what you just drew is not only the head, but a lot of that is going to also be the neck because it's all sort of connected. So keep that in mind as we move forward, that you need to leave a lot of space at the bottom. The character has a very long, very thick neck.
Perfect.
Also, for the record, this character is looking to the right. So that is going to impact how you draw things. Okay. Now we have already finished with the things that I am confident in being able to describe to you.
Excellent. Continue.
Pretty close to the top of this hot dog, we are going to be drawing ocular organs. The one on the right is touching the right-hand side because this character is facing the right. So it's like, you can see it in its entirety, but it's facing the right. They are ovals. They are vertical ovals. But we're only going to draw the right one first.
Okay, and would you say that they're pretty big for ocular regions?
I would say they're as average as of an ocular region for like a cartoon character. They're pretty average. Oh. Like on a scale of like smaller than like a Homer Simpson or something, but not as small as like Charlie Brown. Like,
for sure.
You know, it's somewhere in between there. Fuck. Charlie Brown was one of my words. It's not even a Charlie Brown character.
Are you fucking serious?
No, it's not even like a little related. That joke would have been funny if you knew. I realize what doesn't work though if you don't know who the character is. So, because the character is not related to Peanuts in any way. Okay. Doesn't matter. We're moving on. This is not going in the video. Okay. So here's the thing about the other ocular organ on the left. Okay. This character he didn't think of this. This character's winking. So that this eye is closed. And so the way that they have illustrated this is with a pointed semicircle. It's kind of or maybe even a upside down rounded V. You could also think of it that way if that's easier for you.
Does the ocular organ on the right have any irises or pupils?
Oh yes, they're near the bottom left, but not fully, and it's a relatively small circle. Next, this character has some pretty big brows. What type of brows? Ocular organ brows, I guess we could call them.
Excellent.
So they're kind of rectangular. They're kind of like... Okay, if I say curved rectangle, you're gonna be like, so an oval? It's not. It's a curved rectangle. It's different. And they're kind of thick. They're not as thick as like something like a Cosmo or anything, but they're kind of thick. These are kind of arched up a bit because this character is in kind of a happy, excited pose. So the eyes are kind of sorry, not the that's not even what I meant to say, but that was technically I wasn't allowed to say that. We cut it. So because they're excited, the brows kind of arch upwards as an excited person's brows may do. This is the hard part. So we're getting this is all okay. Here's what I can say. The nose and the mouth are connected in a way where they need to be drawn together. And what I'm about to tell you is going to be extending outwards to the right of the hot dog. And it's also going to be covering up the very bottom of the rightmost ocular organ. This shape is not a normal shape. If I had to describe it to anything, I would describe it to nothing, because it is not looking like anything that has ever existed in the history of the world. So we're going to figure this out. Hovering to the right of the hot dog. It is not touching anything, but it is to the right of the hot dog, and it's pretty close to the right. You are going to draw, I'm assuming you know what a guitar pick looks like.
Yes.
Right? You're going to draw a guitar pick that is, the point is facing downwards, under the ocular organs, but it's to the right of the hot dog. So it's not in the hot dog in any way, but it's under the ocular organs. I would say pretty much like a tiny, it's not right under, like it wouldn't be touching if you moved it left, but it's pretty close to it would be touching.
Wait, so not in the hot dog?
It's not in the hot dog at all. It's not touching it. It is it is floating nebulously to the right of the hot dog.
Excellent. Is it under the cheek portion?
So it's under and floating to the right.
Okay.
This was definitely the way to do this. Okay. You are going to draw a line connecting the top middle of this guitar pick that's going to be kind of a bump. Pinnacle of the upward bump is still outside the hot dog, okay? And then as it comes down, it connects under the rightmost ocular organ. Okay, you have that?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Do you have any guesses at all who this could be at this point?
Absolutely fucking not.
Okay, cool. Cool. Next, the rightmost of the guitar pick. Okay, on the right-hand side of it, you are going to draw, I think the best way to describe it would be the letter D emitting out of it without the back straight line. So just that kind of curved shape. And I would say that it's about the same size as the guitar pick.
Okay.
Okay, now you are going to draw a little U that connects to the bottom of that. So the right-hand side of the U connects to that D that you just drew. The left-hand side of it there's nothing. It's not connected to anything. And also everything that I'm saying right now is still outside of the hot dog. None of this should be within the hot dog, and if it is,
so the U goes under. The U goes underneath.
You are going to draw a... This is so fun. Okay. From the point of the guitar pick, you're going to draw a kind of wide sort of U shape. Or if you wanted to, you could just pretend you're drawing another guitar pick without the top. So you're just drawing the bottom curve of it. Okay? You're drawing that coming from the bottom tip of the guitar pick, and you're having that curve come back within the hot dog. And that top of that curve, the left top of it, should kind of come over to the left eye, ocular organ. Now, we're going to draw at the tip of that new topless guitar pick, okay? The leftmost tip, which is hovering and not connected to anything, right?
Yeah.
We are going to draw a little U. In a way, this will kind of look like a weird misshapen W. It's much smaller. It doesn't come down nearly as far as the right-hand side of the W, and it's not nearly as big. It's just a lot smaller. It doesn't go as wide. It doesn't go as far down. It's just a small little U.
Oh, I think I know who this is.
Who do you think it is?
Is this Courage?
We're going to move to a different part, and then we'll come back to this. Maybe this is stupid, but we're going to do this and this. Okay. Now, plopped on top of the hot dog. Okay?
Okay.
There is this character is wearing something. Okay? And the best way I could describe it is they have a fuzzy ring around the top of the hot dog.
Is it connecting to the hot dog, or is it just floating above it?
It's connected. Okay. So the ring, and like the ring kind of tucks behind. Above that, you're going to just give it kind of a semicircle top that kind of connects it. It basically goes almost the whole length of the fuzzy. It's an article of clothing. Mm-hmm. So that is kind of the top part of it. And then the bottom part is the rim around it. Is that okay? We're good with that? That semicircle, the top right of it, like basically the whole right side, basically, almost entirely, you're going to erase. Okay? Because the right side has a long, slender piece of fabric that droops down.
Yes. Okay. And then how far does this tip go down? Past the...
I would say we're getting close to the bottom of the hot dog at this point, but it's not quite at the bottom. Now we're going to go back up to the top left of hot dog that is still visible and is not covered by this new accessory. You are going to draw a diamond shape. It's like basically straight up, but just so slightly tilted so that it's pointing, the upwards is pointing to the left. Okay. Then kind of curve the edges of this diamond so that it's kind of a rounded diamond shape. Then coming from a line on the top of the diamond, it's going to kind of come in. It's going to come down and a bit and curve to the right a bit. Go to kind of like the peak of the diamond, the top peak of the diamond, okay? The left of the peak, because it's not the peak, but it's kind of the left side of it. The top left side, okay? A kind of a line that kind of curves down to the right is going to kind of come down to about the middle of this diamond. Now we're going to draw another line connected to that curves down to the left. It's not as curved as that one you just drew, but it's still pretty curved. Now you're going to draw kind of a C shape that connects that line to the top left of the line you just drew before that.
So C shape towards, with the concave towards the hot dog, or
it's like a C, like the C, like it's shaped like a C. Like the way a C is facing is the way that this is facing.
Okay.
Okay. We good with that?
I think so.
Okay. We're going to go back now to all this mess below. Okay. So remember how I told you to draw those two lines above the W?
Yeah.
Okay, so the furthest most left one, okay. We're going to be drawing, okay, this is this character's mouth that we're going to be drawing now, okay? And so basically we're just drawing a curved line, a line that's curved down to the right, and it kind of, it splits off from that far left of the W, that far left W line. So it kind of comes down, and then it connects to the bottom right of the W. So it starts at the top left of the W, comes down to the bottom right of it. 2 vertical lines in there for dental instruments. In that big part of the W, okay, like in the top section of it, you're going to draw 3 dots kind of in like a bowling ball hole formation. Like freckles, kind of. Okay. Then you should have kind of an area to the right of that that's kind of closed off, right? You're going to draw 2 dots in there. Think the 2 rightmost dots of the bowling ball formation. Okay, so now we're at this next part. Okay, we're going to give this character kind of a lower lip. And so it's going to come out from the right bottom of the big part of the W. And it's going to kind of come and loop around to about halfway under the mouth.
Okay, so right part of the W, halfway part of the mouth.
Yeah, bottom right of the W. Adam had trouble with this, so I'm going to tell you to look at your keyboard and look at what a J looks like. Okay? Now, we're going to be drawing a backwards J. Okay?
Okay.
And the top of the J starts to the left of the dimple. Backwards J that comes down and connects to that bottom lip that you drew earlier.
Wait, but a J. Oh, it is. Yeah, no, you're right.
I told you. You have to look at what a backwards J looks like, because for some reason, we think that a backwards J is a forward J.
It's the regular J. Yeah. No, for some reason. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we're creating a chin.
Oh, okay.
You're going to draw 2 dots, this time the leftmost bowling ball holes. Then on the chin, 2 little hairs coming off on the right-hand side. There is one more key feature I can add if you think you need it, but if you're confident, we can stop here.
I'm no longer confident. I was.
What do you think it is?
I still think it's courage.
Okay. Do you want to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I am no longer certain.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
We're gonna give this character kind of a necklace. That goes around the bottom of the hot dog. Kind of think of it it looks kind of like a thick rubber band that's going around in terms of the shape of it. At the base, under this necklace, okay, we are going to draw a diamond.
Oh, okay. I know, okay. I am once again confident in who
Once
this is.
in the diamond, we are going to draw a slightly smaller diamond, so that it's kind of like there's now like kind of a border around the diamond.
Yes.
We are going to then put the letters in kind of like a bubble font, kind of an angular bubble font, SD.
Yeah, okay.
And then there's a ring connecting this diamond to the necklace.
No, this is Scooby-Doo for sure. I just don't think I drew Scooby-Doo very well.
Oh, wow. That is kind of scary looking.
Fuck you.
I see. Yeah, okay, and I'm seeing the way you drew the circle at the top for the ear was wrong because you curved it to the wrong direction. I'm almost positive I said to the right, but you did it to the left. But we'll go back and we'll see we'll look at the footage.
I get my fucking left or right keys all the time.
With that being said, I'd be willing to bet someone would know that that's Scooby-Doo, maybe? If we censored the collar, I still think they would know. It kind of looks like Larry the Cucumber.
Listen, you said hot dog shape, and I...
Tell me this isn't a hot dog. Tell me that's not Tell me that's not an accurate shape to what this looks like.
No, you're correct. Just, it is not like the hot dog shape that I was thinking of.
Okay, I didn't realize there were multiple hot dog shapes.
Well, okay, sorry.
I don't know what kind of hot dogs you're eating.
Collar. Let me go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, so this character, I think we're gonna start with their head first.
Makes sense.
So the head is a circle.
Got it.
So the eyeballs on this character are a little bit interesting because they are technically connected to each other. They're not two, like, disconnected entities.
I know what this is already. It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
I need you to shut the fuck up immediately.
Okay.
The ocular region, that is the eyeballs, are going to be almost like a bow shaped.
Okay. And what direction is this character looking? Dead ahead, left, right?
Technically, so the character is positioned in a way where their head is directed to the left, but technically their irises are looking directly at the camera.
But the character's head is facing the left though.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so then we got a bow shape.
A bow shape, yes.
Okay.
But there's no center connecting tie.
Understood. Right.
Yeah. And then the mouth and nose are connected at the bottom of the circle. So at the bottom of the eyeballs, the bottom of the eyeballs is not as curved as the top. It's going to be a little bit more straight, a little bit more subtle in its curves, right? So the mouth and nose do connect with the eyeballs at the bottom, with the bottom of the circle. So it's just kind of like you're.
What does the nose look like?
The nose is almost like a jelly bean shape.
Okay. And it's under the eyeballs?
Under the eyeballs, protruding from the circle in a leftward direction.
You gotta stop picking characters with such recognizable eyeballs and then telling me to draw the eyeballs first.
Dude, I can't. This is my first time!
I know.
Fucking laugh at me.
Anyway, no, it's fine. We gotta keep going. All right, gotta go fast.
Okay. You gotta go. The mouth is going to be on the other side of the nose, towards the right eyeball, and it is going to be kind of like a smirk almost, with a kind of smile line and then a little cheek notation at the rightmost corner. The iris is going to be that really oblong oval shape from the bottom of the eye to the top, kind of in the middle of the mouth area. And then the left iris is going to be the bottom of the nose. He doesn't really have eyebrows, but he does have creases where the eyes come up to their peak. So you're going to draw some U-shapes, upside down U-shapes. The leftmost U-shape is going to protrude outside of the circle.
You know I drew this character, for a living for, multiple years.
I literally, from that circle, there are 3 from that head towards the right. There are going to be 3 triangles that are very relaxed, as though gravity is pulling them down towards the bottom of your screen.
Okay.
Well, the middle one's going to be the longest.
Okay, let's start with the middle one then. I'm going to draw. And where is the middle one?
Middle one is going to be towards the top right of the circle. The top triangle is going to be a lot shorter. It's going to be obviously on top of the middle one. And it's going to jet out from pretty much the tip where the left hand eyebrow meets the circle. It's going to jet out from there, okay? The third triangle is going to come out from about the mouth point.
Okay.
Straight, and then curve at the top.
Curve at the top of what?
Curve at the top of that triangle. So it's going to come out straight from the tip of the mouth down. Or sorry, not down, but a downward angle from the mouth. And then curve at the top part of the triangle.
Curve it down or up?
Curve it up. It's going to curve up from the point where it jets out.
Oh, we're not drawing Sonic. We're drawing edgier Sonic.
Oh. Anyway, so
maybe not. Maybe I'm drawing this wrong then. You're saying it curves up? Okay.
A little bit, like the bottom triangle at least does.
First of all, I still have a fully drawn circle. Should anything be erased?
If you were drawing the body, yes. I guess where the jelly bean is, you can erase the circle in the jelly bean. And then the.
What about in the back?
And then
near the triangles.
The triangles, any circle that overlaps with the triangles you can erase. And then you have the ears, which I am allowed to say. I am allowed to say ears. So these are going to align pretty well with the eyebrows, if you will. So the left eyebrow is going to be facing outward, so you just have to draw the one triangle shape. It's going to be a little bit more rounded than the other triangles that you have. And then the second ear, it's going to apex at the center. Like if you kind of curve the center of the first triangle down towards like the center of the face, the second ear is going to apex there. And then it's going to come down towards the center of the face again, but stop like way before the eyebrow or the center of the face at all. On the second half of the ear is going to come down again towards the right hand side of the right eyebrow.
Okay, sure.
Okay. And then you're gonna draw a triangle in between all of that. Below the eyeballs. Mm-hmm. So you have this sort of almost like a cartoon robber mask drawn for the eyeballs, right?
Yes.
Okay. So right below that, and you have this circle drawn, right?
Yes.
Okay. So between the bottom of the circle and this mask, this cartoon robber mask, you're going to draw a backwards D shape.
Now I think I know who it is.
Okay, perfect. Who do you think it is?
I think that this is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh my god! You're so right! That's crazy.
I still don't know what you mean by curve upwards on the triangles. What triangle is curved upwards?
Oh, this bottom one. See how it curves up?
No!
Oh!
They're all curved down!
No. So no. The overall shape is curved down, but this top line of the bottom triangle is curved up, no?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see it, but I'm sure that this makes sense. Draw a red arrow of where you see a point up. They all have that line, Mac.
Yeah. No, but no, that's what I was. Sorry.
It's still a line that's curved downwards.
But I guess from the point of origin of that point, it would be curved up, no?
I guess, but you see how what I drew.
I do understand.
Well, thank you for playing, I guess.
Of course. I will always be down to do whatever you so fucking need of me.
Do you have like an art Instagram or anything that you would want to promote?
No.
What about your TikTok?
At massively annoying.
Is that actually what your at is?
That is actually what my at is.
There you go. Thanks for playing, and Merry Christmas.
And yeah, Merry Christmas. Of course.
Because this is a Christmas video, clearly.
Of course it is. Oh my god. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay.
And thank you for making fun of me relentlessly.
I mean, it was really easy.
It was really easy. I made it really easy, honestly. That's on me.
Okay. Well, that is all I need you for, Mac. So you're welcome to go live your life. And do whatever.
Okay, thank you. Alright. Love you, buddy.
All
Have
right,
a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a happy holidays and a nice new year. Sorry, like I said at the beginning, I was hoping to get a scripted video out this time, but holidays are crazy, so this is the best I could do. Big stuff coming in January and onward. Thank you for all the support on the last video. That was so crazy. And yeah, I'll see you in the new year. Like and subscribe, I guess.